Good day, everyone, and welcome to today's matchup between the Dallas Dragonites and the Barbados Blastoise. The Dallas Dragonites are 1-0 with a +4 differential entering today, having beaten the Starfish in Mucha Halusha Week 1. And Barbados Blastoise also enters today 1-0 with a +4 differential, having beaten the New Jersey Knockdowns Week 1. Without any further ado, let's get to the match and see how it turns out, which competitor is going to go up 2-0 and which one will drop to 1-1. Welcome to the actual battle here between the Dallas Dragonites and the Barbados Blastoise. Dallas Dragonites, of course, represented by Dallas Dragonites. A bit of an obvious one there. And the Barbados Blastoise represented by Dragonimaster TZ. The lineups here for Dallas Dragonites, it's going to be Gallade, Zygarde, Porygon 2, Tapu Fini, Chesnaught, and Yanmega. That's Mega Gallade. And for Dragonimaster TZ, it's Jirachi, Diancie, Mega Diancie, Necrozma, Entei, Scrafty, and Tornadus Therian. Without any further ado, let's get to the match and see how things actually turn out. So for the lead, it's going to be very important for both teams. It's going to be Zygarde 50% for Dallas Dragonites and Necrozma for Dragonimaster TZ and the Barbados Blastoise. So Dallas right now using a Dragon Dance to set up there on the Zygarde, make Thousand Arrows even more threatening, but a Reflect coming up on Necrozma going to halve all that damage, which means it's going to take another Dragon Dance to return that Thousand Arrows back to neutral damage. A Photon Geyser coming out, going to do about 42%, and neutral damage there on Zygarde 50%, and which is not a whole lot, but a Z-Power coming out, that's going to be either Dragonium Z or it's going to be Groundium Z, sorry, that's Tectonic Rage, that's going to be powered up 1,000 waves there on the Z-Power. Photon Geyser coming out, a critical hit, which is very important there. That's going to take out that Zygarde, and a very important threat neutralized there for Barbados. Yanmega coming out there, Yanmega with the speed boost, so it's already going to get one stage of speed boost off as the Necrozma switches into Entei. A Bug Buzz also coming out, special attack move there, not affected by the Reflect. But as I said before, it gets a one-stage speed boost out, but not going to want to leave it out against Entei because that'll be a one-hit KO unless it uses Protect, which it does there. So the next attack will have no damage. But it is, as expected, a Fire-type move, Sacred Fire, with the 50% chance to burn. Of course, not taking any effect there due to the Protect. Another speed boost coming out, and Air Slash coming out, going to do about 50% to Entei. And now Entei can get, oh boy, I was going to say Entei could get a Sacred Fire out for the KO, but the Air Slash with the 30% chance to crit gets the crit, and Entei will be down and out, so returning the favor there, and both teams are now down to 5 Pokemon each. And Yanmega getting another speed boost off there, 3 times speed, and it is not going to be outsped by anything this match unless it switches out. Tornadus Therian there, and a very powerful flying type move could come out there to threaten the Yanmega. Expect a Hurricane. There it is, the critical hit. It reveals the Focus Sash to have Yanmega hold on at 1%. Of course, there's another speed boost. Only one speed boost left before it's maxed out. But Tornadus Therian coming back. It's going to be Jirachi coming out now. And another hidden power. That's going to be resisted by the Jirachi. So expect that hidden power now to be Ice or Electric is my guess. Because it was super effective on the Tornadus Therian, but not very effective on the Jirachi. Bug Buzz coming out reduces Jirachi down to half health. But an Iron Head going to come out and pick up the KO, only at 1%, so really any attack would have done it for Jirachi. So now it's down to 4 Pokemon for Dallas and 5 for Barbados. Jirachi's still out, and then Chesnaught, an interesting switch out here. Expect that Spiky Shield possibly coming out to threaten Jirachi. Or maybe, nope, just laying a layer of spikes there. So one layer out already can have up to 3 layers max of spikes out at once. But a Wish coming out there, going to switch onto the Tornadus. Now that Wish is going to come in after damage, and Tornadus will be healed back up to full. Leech Seed coming out. So the Wish comes down, heals up to full, then the Leech Seed faps 12%, 1/8 of that HP. Porygon 2 coming out in response to the switch to Tornadus. Download going to raise the attack. Hurricane coming out, only 70% accuracy there. Gonna miss the Porygon 2, aptly codenamed Ducky. Jirachi gonna come out and threaten Porygon 2 there, thinks it's the best threat coming out. An Ice Beam coming out, yes, that's gonna be resisted, and a very important freeze there! Oh boy! Jirachi is now frozen solid and won't be able to do much of anything this match unless it can thaw. Now, very important note there is that on every turn, Jirachi has a 20% chance to thaw every single turn after the first. So this first turn, it was a guaranteed freeze. Every turn thereafter, according to Bulbapedia, it's a 20% chance to thaw as long as Jirachi stays out throughout the turn. So Mega Gallade going to come out here, go Mega. In response, Tornadus Therian coming out and uses a Swords Dance into the Tornadus Therian. So Tornadus could get a move off, no, switching back into the Porygon 2. So Mega Gallade doing nothing but a Swords Dance, but Porygon 2 coming back out, gets a download to raise the attack 1 stage, sorry. Scrafty coming out to threaten Porygon 2. Look for that fighting type move out of Scrafty to be able to threaten there. Another Ice Beam coming out, no more freeze. Not onto Scrafty. Scrafty going to reveal that it's holding leftovers there to reheal a little bit of HP. And Chestnut coming out to threaten the Scrafty there with a fighting type move into the Dark type, part of the dark type that is Scrafty. A Bulk Up going to raise attack and defense for Scrafty. So Chestnut now, Poison Jab into the Chestnut. That's going to be super effective. Reveals that Chestnut is holding the Rocky Helmet, which is going to take some of that HP off of Scrafty, and Chestnut using a Leech Seed to basically force Scrafty to switch, or else it's going to be slowly losing 12% every single turn. So Scrafty does switch into the Tornadus, and Chestnut using the Drain Punch there, going to take 17%, and half of that, about 8 or 9%, are going to be re-healed. But it's going to have to switch into that Porygon 2 with the attack boost from the download. Hurricane comes out. It's actually going to connect this time onto the Porygon 2. So about 36% down for Porygon 2. Scrafty coming out to threaten Porygon 2. And Porygon 2 going to unleash a Thunder Wave to paralyze the Scrafty. Oh boy. Both teams now. It's important to note here, Dallas down to 4 Pokemon and Barbados still at 5. But there are multiple afflictions for Barbados. Jirachi is frozen. Scrafty is paralyzed. So really, it's hard to tell who has the upper hand so far this match. Scrafty getting a Drain Punch in there to reheal some HP, about 8%, after taking 16% off of Chestnut. Another layer of spikes coming out, so even more entry-level hazards in there. Poison Jab going to come out for the critical hit, the super effective, and the poison. So getting basically the trifecta there for Scrafty, the critical hit, the poison, and the super effective hit. So now Necrozma going to come out, take 16% due to those spikes. And Drain Punch going to come out, only take about 10% due to the fact that it's resisted by Necrozma's Psychic type. So Chestnut now taking that 12% off of poison. Chestnut stays in, and a Reflect coming off for Necrozma. Leech Seed coming out, so that's going to take about 12% off of Necrozma. Reheal Chestnut there, and he'll take about the 12% again in damage from the poison. So Necrozma down to 1% there. Spiky Shield coming out, expecting a physical move. No, Necrozma going to re-heal up to about 50% there. You'll be around 39 after Leech Seed takes effect. But Chestnut and Necrozma both at low HP, and Chestnut's going to be switched out for Porygon 2, and the download going to raise special attack. So Stealth Rock coming out now. No more free switches for Dallas. Now every Pokemon he switches in is going to have to take some damage due to Stealth Rock, unless Porygon 2 knows Defog here and can clear those away, but I don't think he'd want to be clearing away the 2 layers of spikes that he'd set up on his opposing side as well. So Necrozma taking 44% off of Tri-Attack, so a chance there about 10% each for the Burn, Paralysis, or Freeze, which makes Tri-Attack a scary one. Nothing going there. Photon Geyser going to come out and take about 20% off. Another Tri-Attack will take Necrozma down for the count. Reflect stays up. And next Pokemon is going to be Scrafty, taking the entry-level hazards. That's going to be 16% off of Scrafty. And it is paralyzed. And that's going to be Chestnut coming in, expecting something like a Drain Punch. And there it is. The Drain Punch going to pick up the KO on Chestnut, even though it's resisted. Well, not really resisted, sorry. Drain Punch, just neutral damage. Moxie going to raise Scrafty's attack 1 stage. But Scrafty at the paralysis and the speed cut due to paralysis, and the fact that it's at only 20% HP, I don't think that attack boost is going to be very useful. Tapu Fini coming in, laying the Misty Terrain, which means no more status effects for any Pokemon. Those that are already on will stay, but no new status attacks on either Pokemon. So Poison Jab can come in, get about 20% down. It would have been super effective on the Fairy type, partial Fairy type, that is Tapu Fini. Scrafty coming out, Jirachi coming in with the fact that it is frozen, but Reflect is still up for one more turn. Critical hit there off the Tri-Attack, which basically gets Jirachi down to 2%. Gonna re-heal a little bit off of the leftovers there, up to 8%. But Jirachi is basically does thaw out this turn. The 20% chance does hit. It gets an Iron Head off for 26%. Can it get the flinch? 60% chance, and it does. Oh boy, that's huge for Barbados. So Jirachi, given extra life this battle, gets the flinch. So now Porygon 2 going to be KO'd off of a Heart Stamp from Jirachi. Interesting choice there. But still, it didn't need a whole lot to pick up the KO. Jirachi back up to 20% now, after being at 2% and frozen. So Jirachi given extra life here. Tapu Fini comes out. Jirachi going to use a Wish to re-heal HP next turn if it can survive. Calm Mind coming out from Fini may have, well, we'll see if it loses its chance to be able to KO that Jirachi nearly for free. The Misty Terrain disappears, so now status effects can be effective. Iron Head coming out, 60% chance to flinch on the Fini, and it does get it. So nothing doing this turn for Tapu Fini. Wish is going to come down, re-heal Jirachi back up to 76%. Leftovers taking it to 82%. And Jirachi nearly up at full HP from being on death's door a couple turns ago. Iron Head again, hoping to get the flinch. It is 2 turns in a row. Tapu Fini is doing next to nothing this battle. Gonna have to take Tapu Fini out, or else it will be KO'd next turn from Jirachi's Iron Head. It's setting up a Protect. Okay, so it won't be KO'd due to Iron Head. Will buy itself another turn, but that's basically it. Because Iron Head is doing about 34 to 36% each turn. Leftovers going to only heal it up to 30%. So in one more Iron Head, we'll still get the KO. And there it is, Tapu Fini down for the count. So Dallas's final Pokemon is Mega Gallade. Gonna have to pull extra work this game in order to pull out the win for Dallas. Otherwise, it looks like this match could be going to Barbados. But Mega Gallade's still a fearsome threat for everyone on the opposing team. Swords Dance coming out. And it's going to be another Iron Head, which is going to take about 45% off of Mega Gallade. But Mega Gallade, up to 2 times attack, what is he going to do? Going to get a Fire Punch in. That's going to be super effective, and that's going to pick up the KO. So Jirachi down. Down to its final 3 Pokemon is Barbados. And staring down a Mega Gallade that's at 50% HP. Tornadus coming out. Using the Hurricane, it connects for a super effective for the KO. And that's going to be it, as Dallas falls 0-3 in this battle to Barbados. Dallas will move to 1-1 with a +1 differential, and Barbados will move to 2-0 with a +7 differential. Thank you for joining me for this battle. I'm Professor Griffin, and be sure to have a great day. Until next time, everyone.